Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications. And now, let's join ace broadcaster MAMODE AKUGHA as he takes us inside the Niger Delta.
Hello out there and welcome to the program. It's Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region. I'm your regular host, MAMODE AKUGHA. The accomplishments of the current board and management of the Niger Delta Development Commission NDDC under the leadership of Mr. Chiedu Ebie and Dr. Samuel Ubuku have been nothing short of outstanding and remarkable. The number of high-impact projects delivered so far, as well as the ongoing programs, speaks to the readiness of the current leadership to change the narrative in the oil-bearing region. Their successes so far gives credence to the call from Niger Delta leaders that the Commission should be exempted from the federal government's Treasury Single Account TSA. This exemption, they say, will grant the agency financial autonomy, enabling it to expand and scale up ongoing transformations across all communities and sectors in the region.
While Nigeria's foremost interventionist agency, the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), has not always met the expectations of Niger Deltans over the years, its efforts have undeniably brought significant improvements to underdeveloped communities in the oil-rich region. Many communities that had never received any form of government intervention now have the NDDC to thank for critical infrastructure such as schools, internal roads, potable drinking water, electricity, solar-powered streetlights, and health facilities. The current board and management, led by Chiedu Ebie and Dr. Samuel Ubuku, are now raising the bar even higher. Over the past 8 months, they have focused their energies and resources on completing impactful projects that are transforming the fortunes of the people. Notable among these projects are the 27.5-kilometer Ogbianembe Road, connecting over 14 communities in Bayelsa State, the Ibeno Road and a 600-meter long bridge in Akwa Ibom State, and power substations in both Ondo and Edo states that will power hundreds of communities. At the commissioning ceremony of the Ibeno Road and a 600-meter long bridge, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, represented by Senate President Godswill Akpabio, commended the NDDC for its excellent service delivery.
The MD of NDDC and your team, the chairman of the board of NDDC, you have done well. You commissioned a road in Bayelsa, 27 kilometers with 7 bridges. Within this first year of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, the president is happy about that.
Human capacity development and social welfare are also prioritized with equal seriousness. Comprehensive engagement programs are currently underway, collating youth populations in the region for specialized training and empowerment. Additionally, the Niger Delta Chamber of Commerce is being established, along with a partnership with the Bank of Industry, which will provide numerous opportunities for entrepreneurs and business owners in the region. Several agricultural and food sufficiency programs are also in place. The Commission has clearly embraced President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda in the interest of the region's people. However, to maintain this trajectory of all-round development, Managing Director Dr. Samuel Ubuku, during the signing of a performance bond with the Ministry of Niger Delta Development Commission at a retreat in January this year, appealed to the President to exempt the Commission from the federal government's Treasury Single Account, which has been a major impediment to its operations.
In the pre-TSA era, NDDC achieved a lot because there was flexibility for NDDC to partner with banks. There was flexibility for even contractors to even get APGs. If the government can review the stance of NDDC under the TSA by taking the NDDC out of TSA so that the NDDC can have flexibility. NDDC is self-funded. With the self-funding monies expected from the IOCs, with the self-funding monies expected from the statutory allocation, NDDC can actually tie some of these funds to specific projects using financial institutions to develop the Niger Delta aggressively.
Speaking at the commissioning of the 27.5-kilometer Ogbia-Nimbe Road in Bayelsa State, former Managing Director Timi Alaibe, who initiated many of the recently commissioned projects, emphasized that removing the NDDC from the TSA regime would be a sure way for President Tinubu to demonstrate his commitment to the rapid transformation of the oil-bearing region.
The TSA thing will not work with the current system of project implementation. And I want to seize the opportunity to warn that we want projects to be delivered, go back to the post-TSA period so that we can achieve project delivery in time.
Last year, the president exempted the Federal Capital Territory from the TSA framework, leading to a noticeable acceleration of development across the capital city. Borrowing from the Abuja experience, stakeholders from the Niger Delta region are confident and optimistic that, with the president's anticipated favorable considerations, the current leaders who have proven their worth in facilitating infrastructure development, social stability and economic prosperity will achieve remarkable progress across the region.
So NDDC current management board led by Dr. Simon Buku is doing very well, but I believe that if more resources is given to them with the approval of the budget and the TSA account to enable him function properly, I think he has the capacity and the prowess to be able to do very well in this direction.
Exempting the NDDC from the TSA will give its leadership the opportunity to undertake major legacy projects that provide relief to the struggling population of the region. This exemption will facilitate partnerships with banks and other development stakeholders, while also allowing the Commission to defray the significant debt owed to contractors over the years.
Inside the Niger Delta.
Over 18,000 patients have so far benefited from the Niger Delta Development Commission's free healthcare outreaches in Akwa Ibom, Imo, Delta, Bayelsa, Edo and Ondo states. NDDC's Director for Education, Health and Social Services, Dr. George Uzowane, made the revelation while speaking during the week-long medical outreach at Ogu General Hospital in Ogubolu, local government area of Rivers State. He also highlighted the significant successes recorded since the medical outreach was relaunched on April 15, 2024. Dr. Uzowane stated that more than 500 general and eye surgeries have been conducted during the recently concluded outreaches at Ogu General Hospital in Rivers State and Dete Koki Memorial Hospital in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State.
The Niger Delta Development Commission's free medical outreach is a flagship program designed to bring healthcare to medically underserved communities across the oil-bearing region. The program has a documented history of enhancing the quality of life for the rural poor and vulnerable. From its inception until the free health mission was suspended in 2019, about 2.2 million Niger Deltans received free treatment for various ailments ranging from minor consultations for malaria and upper respiratory infections to major surgeries like fibroid, eye surgeries, and dental procedures. In April this year, the Commission reintroduced the initiative to meet the healthcare needs of the people. The free medical outreach took off in Akwa Ibom State before moving to Imo, Edo, Ondo, Delta, and now Rivers and Bayelsa states. Speaking after inspecting the wards at Ogu General Hospital in Ogubolo local government area of Rivers State, NDDC Director of Education, Health and Social Services, Dr. George Uzowane, highlighted the significant successes recorded since the relaunch of the outreach in April this year.
Even though this program is for Rivers State, we've had a few patients come from as far as Edo State, Imo State, Abia State, and Ondo State. So you know what that means. Healthcare is needed. people are really suffering, and I'm glad that the NDDC is able to support through its own healthcare program.
Beneficiaries of the outreach from Ogubolo and other neighboring Niger Delta states hailed the NDDC for their timely intervention.
I came in with my husband and my kids, and they've attended to all of us. My husband has glaucoma for more than 12 years, but he's been attended to now. He's taken his drugs and all that. I've been treated for eye surgery, a major cataract surgery.
The April totally. One morning, as I get up in the morning, I can't see again. I say, God, what is happening to me? I don't know what is happening to me. I thank NDDC and I appreciate what they did to me. Today I can see and I can do everything for life. And I thank you for everybody.
Dr. Wari Andrew, the chief consultant of Ecclestine Concept, partners to NDDC on the Rivers Outreach Program, congratulated the intervention agency for relaunching this people-oriented project and expressed hope that future boards and management will continue to improve the program. And in Bayelsa State, over 2,000 residents received care during the outreach at Diete Koki Memorial Hospital in Yanagua. Beneficiaries expressed delight at the services received and thanked the NDDC for the initiative.
I thank this NDDC program because I don't find money tire to go do this operation. I don't know where I want to see 300 and something thousand. When I come hear this thing, I did very happy.
NDDC did well at their comment to us, doing all these things. The MD, he remember us to bring all these things for us. Now we are receiving the goods to them.
The Chief Executive Officer of the NDDC, Dr. Samuel Oboko, who was represented by the Head of Administration and Human Resources at the Bayelsa State Office, Mr. Anderson Wonyengyoro, reiterated the Commission's resolve to provide quality health care to rural dwellers across the region. The chairman of the Bayelsa State Traditional Rulers Council, King Bubaraye Dakolo, also appreciated the NDDC for its significant impact on the lives of the people.
And with what I've seen with my eyes, if not for this intervention, there will be lots of error.
In the last round of the first phase of the free medical health care mission, the NDDC health team will visit Owaza in Abia State and Akankpa in Cross River State next week.
Inside the Niger Delta.
Standout Properties Limited presents a real estate opportunity of a lifetime. Bloom Towers, a waterfront twin high-rise buildings of 19 and 21 stories at the edge of the Atlantic Ocean in the prestigious Oniru area, Victoria Island, Lagos. Bloom Towers is a green and smart building project consisting of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments and maisonettes, as well as 10,300 square meters available space for commercial and corporate use. Built for completion in 2027, Bloom Towers has 236 units available for sale with a starting price of 100 million naira. Lock down a unit today with a down payment of 20% and spread the balance over the next 24 months. Contact us on 080-693-47063 or 091-22-656-975.
It's a project that will bring huge return on investment.
Bloom Towers, from foundation to skyline.
Former Nigerian President Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan has commended Governor Sheriff Oborevwori of Delta State for his unwavering commitment to the infrastructure development of the state. He hailed Governor Oborevwori's uncommon dedication to not only initiating new projects, but also diligently completing projects inherited from previous administrations. Dr. Jonathan was speaking last week during the commissioning of the Delta State High Court Complex in Asaba and the presentation of 20 Toyota Prado sport utility vehicles to judges in the state.
Last week, the governor, members of his cabinet and the entire hierarchy of the Nigerian judiciary welcomed former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, to commission the facility. Speaking at the ceremony, Dr. Goodluck hailed the governor for his obvious dedication to infrastructure development and his commitment to completing inherited projects.
When you were the speaker, you returned 500 million on spent money, and I tapped you that is the certificate you have gotten that is more than a PhD certificate. It's not easy for a public officer or even a civil servant to refund money to government. I have to commend you principally for your focus in terms of infrastructural development in this state and your commitment to continue with projects and programs of previous administration.
For his part, Governor Boriowori says the swift completion of the ultra-modern High Court building was driven by the need for an adequate and conducive working environment for the state judicial officers.
Of a truth that out of the three arms of government, only the judiciary was lacking a befitting building complex. This motivated me to hasten the completion of this project. I am glad that today the narrative has changed for good. It's also my pleasure to also present to our eminent judges 20 brand new Land Cruiser Prado SUVs for their use. Let me also stress that this is another promise made and promise kept.
The representative of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Bolaji Yusuf, was impressed with the efforts of the current administration in the state. As for the Chief Judge of the state, Justice Teresa Day, who was full of praise for Governor Boriowori, the new edifice will aid greatly the work of delivering justice to citizens and residents in the state.
His Excellency assumed the role of a supervisor, a consultant, a site engineer all in one in a bid to ensure that the judiciary has a building which can be called an edifice of justice.
The Commissioner for Housing, Mr. Godknows Angele, and other guests at the event noted that the new facility is a significant step forward for the administration of justice in Delta State and encouraged continued support for the Governor Boriowori-led administration.
This architectural marvel stand not only as testament of our commitment to justice and rule of law, but also a beacon of hope for our dear states.
Let all of us put our hands together, encourage the government and do what is right so that where necessary, the government can improve more than what we are having today.
Inside the Niger Delta.
Labour Party candidate for the upcoming gubernatorial elections in Edo State, Mr. Olumide Akpata, has accused Governor Godwin Obaseki's PDP-led government of disrupting his campaign by vandalizing his billboards across the state. Mr. Akpata, who made the allegations last week while inspecting several of his vandalized billboards in strategic locations across Uredo local government area of the state, described the action as desperate, undemocratic, and unacceptable.
It is ridiculous. This is the kind of stunt that this government pulls all the time. We are going into a contest. The playing field should be level.
Barrister Akpata cited specific instances where his billboards were removed at Stadium Road, Akenzua Junction, and Ekenwa Road near the University of Benin main gate. He describes these actions, allegedly carried out by supporters of Governor Obaseki, as utterly ridiculous and unacceptable.
There's a board at the Stadium Road, Akenzua Junction. Two-sided board. One side is an ad from another organization. One side is an ad from my campaign. Only mine was taken down. Now we are on Ekenwa Road by the Uniben main gate. I had a two-sided board right here, taken down by the Uredo Local Government Council.
Reports indicate that the removal of Akpata's billboards extend beyond Uredo local government area, with similar incidents occurring in Ovie Northeast and AKUGHA local government areas. In response to Akpata's allegations, Edo State Commissioner for Communication and Orientation, Chris Nekikare, denied any government involvement in the vandalism.
We should also go and find out what grievances you have with those agencies. If you don't pay for your billboards, I don't know what has gone on. I don't know what they have been destroyed. Even if they are being destroyed at all or being removed, that is not the issue of the business of the Edo State government.
Edo State's off-season gubernatorial election is particularly significant and is garnering intense interest since it will serve as a critical indicator of public sentiment. It is expected to reflect the President Bola Tinubu's popularity as well as test the strength of Governor Godwin Obaseki, who is the incumbent. The three major contenders gunning for the top job in the state are Senator Monday Okweolo of the APC, Asue Ihodalo of the PDP, and Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party.
Inside the Niger Delta.
At Home Options, you're welcome to a world of elegance where every corner whispers sophistication. Step into our showroom and indulge your senses with our timeless designs and craftsmanship, from plush sofas to magnificent dining tables that host lifetime celebrations. Our collections, the hallmark of luxury. Create your haven with exclusive bedroom selections and turn your sanctuary into a realm of refined tranquility. When it comes to bathroom solutions, our stylish fixtures, lavish tubs and showers are crafted for your well-being, transforming your daily routine into a ritual of indulgence. At Home Options, we provide lifestyle solutions. So, visit our showrooms in Lagos and Port Harcourt because your space deserves to mirror your impeccable taste. Home Options. Live well.
AKUGHA Group, oil and gas, dredging, power and air transportation. AKUGHA Group, petroleum product sufficiency, energy sustainability and infrastructure development.
As the race for the throne of Abo Kingdom hots up, prominent members of the kingdom in Ndokwa East local government area of Delta State are speaking highly of the leading contender for the revered throne, Chief Mike Okeye Oba Ogu. They describe him as an honorable man dedicated to the unity and progress of the kingdom. Chief Ogu is among several contenders from the four royal families vying to succeed His Royal Majesty Obi Imegu II, who joined his ancestors in January 2021. Already, Chief Ogu has performed the customary visit to the four royal houses in the kingdom to intimate them with his desire to mount the ancient throne of Abo Kingdom, which was renowned from the 16th century as a major trading partner of Europeans along the entire stretch of the river Niger. Founded in 1480, this kingdom became a major economic superpower in the 16th century, benefiting from direct interactions with European merchants who docked at their shores. The traditional stool of the Obi of Abo that spearheaded these trade relations has not lost its prominence today. Ascension to these coveted stools differs from kingdom to kingdom. In Abo, it's an open contest for adult male members of the four ruling houses. Already, several contenders have thrown their hats in the ring. Prominent among these contenders is Chief Mike Okeye Oba Ogu of the Umuogwezi Royal House, whose declaration of interest in the throne threw the entire kingdom into celebration and jubilation. According to some sons and daughters of the kingdom who spoke to our crew, one thing that distinguishes Chief Mike Ogu from other contenders is his deep knowledge of the cultures and traditions of the kingdom.
He has always been a leader in different formations of governance in Abo. He's a high chief, one of a very prominent, outspoken, decent, with good track record of life. So it will just be a transition from a prince that he is to the ruler of Abo.
Every one of us here, we are happy. We are supporting His Kensho as a king to come in this land, in this our great kingdom.
I believe all the youth in Abo Kingdom, all the women, everybody has support Chief Oba to emerge as a king in Abo.
Chief Mike Ogu had both his primary and secondary education within the confines of the Abo Kingdom before proceeding to the University of Benin for his first degree in English and Literature. He also bagged a master's degree in business administration, majoring in marketing from the Lagos State University, LASU, before going to the world of insurance until his retirement as deputy marketing manager at Universal Insurance PLC. Chief Mike Ogwu has held different positions in the kingdom, which he used to make decent contributions towards the growth and development of his motherland.
I was president of Umogoji Progressive Union for about 10 years. I became president of the prestigious Abo Progressive Union, APU. From there, I became the president of Umogoji Family Union since 2014. Before I was made the president general in 2021. So I've served my people in different, and they believe in my capacity and ability to protect their interests.
Aside from his direct service in the kingdom, he has also demonstrated his admirable people management skills by mobilizing some prominent sons and daughters of the kingdom to carry out high-impact projects across communities in the kingdom. Notable amongst these projects is the electrification of some communities in the kingdom, while transformers were provided as well as solar-powered street lamps. Some roads were also graded and opened to allow easy community access across the kingdom, and several water projects to provide potable drinking water to the people. The most ambitious of these projects, inspired by Chief Ogwu, is the sand filling project sponsored by a prominent son of Abo Kingdom, Chief Kingsley Ogwu, who is the managing director of Exalted Eagle, an alternative power engineering firm. The critical project is designed to safeguard the community from flooding, providing a reliable refuge in times of disaster.
During the high flood season, we noticed that the community was displaced completely, where almost everybody vacated the village. He saw that as a challenge and engaged me on how we can save that situation in case there are natural disasters.
Chief Mike Ogwu is a visionary leader deeply rooted in his culture and traditions, yet well-versed in contemporary affairs. His extensive knowledge and understanding of both realms equip him to effectively galvanize his people towards the advancement and prosperity of their kingdom, just as other contemporary traditional rulers across the country are doing.
Inside the Niger Delta.
That's the size of our package on the program for today. Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region will be back, same time, same station, next week. Until then, you can follow us on our social media handles shown right now on your screens. And please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDNTV Nigeria. Until next week, I am MAMODE AKUGHA thanking you for staying tuned. Bye for now.